And the girl, oh.
It's for the culture.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy SawceGawdClutch, Sauces in the City. Y'all caught me while I was eating, but it's all good. I ain't ate a meal today. But we are rocking out. We having a good time because, no lie, I got one of the dopest artists that's coming out of Denver, Colorado, sitting down with me today. I want y'all to make some noise for Miszs B Music. Y'all show her some love. She is in the building with us today.
What up, y'all? What's going on? Representing 303-720-719-970. All up in my city, Colorado.
Hold up. We ain't gonna act like it just happened because you said so many numbers. It's like you said a bunch of gang signs, but verbally.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna represent for my entire state around these parts, okay? I'm putting on for all the ladies in my state. So I'm gonna put all the area codes out there.
That's real. So, all right, so which area code is you from?
I'm from the 303. That's the main Denver area code.
Okay, all right, bet. So, you know, how long you been doing music? Because I mean, just your energy, I can tell you be spitting some bars, you be singing, you not shy.
No, I don't have a shy bone in my body. That I think that left when I was born.
That's great.
For the most part, I just love doing music. I just been on the scene for probably about 10 years. I started doing poetry. So I used to kick back in college, and I used to host a lot of poetry shows. That kind of started my spiraling into music. I always use it as an outlet just to kind of get things going and free my mind. So that's what I do with music. That's kind of how long I've been down. I mean, I've really been writing and doing this probably since I was about 5.
Wow. You was writing your little jingles, your little kid jingles.
Man, I didn't have kid jingles. You know, I hung out with a lot of dudes. So like the female,
so you did the sports and stuff like that too?
Oh yeah, I played basketball, ran track, varsity track, basketball.
I ran track. I was running the 400s, the 200, the 100. We did the relays.
Yeah, the short distance. That's all I was good for. Any long distance, my coach was like, "Oh, go anchor the 400 relay." I'm like, "Nope, not doing that."
Not doing that. Nah, can't do that.
Denver, by that time it was snowing, so I'm like, "Oh hell no!"
You in Denver, that's dope. Like, how is it in Denver? Is it cold right now?
You know what? The weather is some kind of weird, fickle shit. Honestly, it's warm now. Subject to snow tomorrow or tonight.
That's crazy. So y'all got y'all bipolar weather up there, just like we got in Florida.
We're the #1 of bipolar weather. I mean, I think we take the cake.
I ain't never had to fight nobody about or argue with nobody or debate about my state being bipolar on weather. I think we take #1 because you don't know if we're gonna have a hurricane or if it's gonna be sunny tomorrow.
That's Florida weather, right?
Florida weather.
Yeah. Florida, man, y'all don't know what real weather is. Y'all just wait for a season.
Just because we don't get snow down here, that don't mean nothing. We got snow. We take the cake.
Man, y'all probably don't even know how to drive in the snow. Y'all be the ones we be trying to get away from. Jesus, please don't kill us today.
Listen. I could drive in the snow. All right, I've driven in the snow before.
I hope so.
Hey, listen, if you haven't, just know it's hard. It ain't easy. It's definitely hard. Heck no. So you say you've been doing the music for 10 years, and I find that dope because a lot of people, they feel like, you know, I mean, I would say some artists who don't have that drive in them to keep going. They see it after the first year and a half, 2 years or whatever. They just stop.
You know, I ain't gonna sit here in front like I haven't had my moments or those times where I was just like, this shit ain't working. You know, it costs too damn much. I gotta work my 9 to 5. Then, you know, I've been blessed to be married. I've been married down a decade. So I actually was getting into the meat of my music when I met my husband. And he's actually a really good power force behind a lot of that music that I do. Don't get it twisted. I write all my own verses.
As far as inspiration, I understand that inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Probably an idea or something. You'd be like, I could write something off your own feeling.
Correct. So it definitely gives me a lot of different emotional things to talk about in my music, going through marriage, having kids, going through college, racism. I mean, being in college, bitches hating, niggas hating because you a bitch that can spit better than them and you made them look bad. You know, it's just so many different things that has gotten me to this point of where I'm just really confident with my music and I love what I do. And it's really like, I don't really give a care what everybody else thinks. I just want to do it for my fans and the people and the stories that I'm telling about. My own story, you know.
So that means that you probably came from like, you know, a very, very long like journey as far as trying to even one with life. That's most important. You probably had a long journey with life, and then two, just in this field of music, you know what I'm saying? Just wanting to be an artist.
Yeah, you know, so I didn't have by no means an easy journey. My mom actually died when I was 14. And she had sickle cell anemia. So shout out to T-Boz and that cause. I've always stood behind that. But she just wasn't the type of woman to mince words. She was just like, look here, little chick, this is what it is. I'm dying. Your dad ain't here. My dad spent most of my life in prison. Most of my family spent most of their lives in prison. So it's just kind of one of those things where I had to kind of learn how to grow up fast, fend for myself, and learn how to grind. You know, I've always had 2, 3, 4 jobs hustling. And this is even before I had kids or a husband or family. I just always knew if I wanted to grind and I wanted something out of life, I had to get my ass out there and go get it.
Facts. Most people don't understand that. Like some people let, you know, trials, tribulations, and, you know, adversity and lots of things that are like weighing on them heavy, they let that like block the full vision. You know what I'm saying? Like it shuts off their whole brain thinking process. Like their whole thought process is gone, and they think that that's it. And then that's when you become into a person waiting for a handout or hoping somebody give you a blessing. And then you see you're just stuck in a hole, you know, like nobody trying to help you. So what is you going to do for yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I think you're stating a good point there. You have to be the kind of person that believes in yourself, because I've had niggas tell me, oh, you need to switch your style. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. And had I switched my style and not been my authentic self, I wouldn't be Mrs. B that you're talking to today. And I wouldn't be coming up with some of the bars that I enjoy and be like, damn, that was me.
There we go. You know? See, we get the bigger picture of it all. Most people feel like they got to switch an image, or they got to sit there and do something, or fall in the lane of what others are doing so that they can kind of jump on quick. Like they don't want to do that work and that hard work and grind and go through all the pain and the suffering trying to get this shit done. They'd rather just find the person who's the source, ride their wave, and then hopefully by the grace of God for them, if they're lucky, they'll get in front of the eyes of somebody and it was like, dang, that's all it took. All right, cool, I can keep skating away. But if you ain't got originality and it ain't just you, I've never seen nobody go that far. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And you won't have longevity, I believe, like the Nicki Minaj's or the Drakes, if you live in that mentality of you're not original. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, they work hard. They put out new songs all the time. They don't have time to just sit and let themselves fall off. They're keeping themselves in shape. They're keeping their music hot. They're keeping their ear to the streets. They're checking the competition. If not, they're collabing with competition. You know, it's one of those things where you have to really put yourself out there. You know, I'm a one-woman team, honestly, when it comes to social media, when it comes to trying to build a fan base, when it comes to promo, recording. We have our own in-home recording studio. We send everything to our DJ for mixing and mastering. So, I mean, you got to figure out ways to have a budget. You know, you got to figure out how to talk to people. That's what I've experienced the most fucking frustrating thing for me over time dealing with artists is the unprofessionalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to build a brand and this is your business, don't, like you said, come asking for a handout. Now, I'm the type that does agree with a Barty system. If you're going to, like, slide me some beats, I'm going to blaze them shits. And I don't want, you know, the mix up of, like, hey, you know, are you paying me for that? It's like, if I blow, we blow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to give you your props, your shout outs. But at the end of the day, too, there's a lot of people who will sit there and hate on your wave, but want to ride your wave. And will ride your wave to where they want to get to because they're not strong enough or independent enough or whatever the fuck it's missing, you know, to get out there and have that self-discipline to be like, look, I'm going to do this. You know, I'm not a spring chicken. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I wasn't born yesterday and I ain't a young 22-year-old chick, you know.
You got more sense of exactly how to move though. Then that's good that you wear that on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Because you done been out here, you done seen many different elements of how the game can cross you, how it can get your pros, your cons. It's different ways of how people try to attack the industry. Because like now in our time for 2020, everybody look at it as a single game. You got to drop a single, you got to drop a single, you got to drop a single. I'm going to let you know now, I'm not one of them artists. I don't do that. I mean, I got to maybe drop you 2 or 3 singles, let them marinate real quick, let you go ahead and sweat off those for a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and drop the full project. Because I can't do no race. I'm not one of them artists that like to race with artists and be relevant and try to stay in the know. Nah, you just know when I come out, I'm coming out. You'll know. You'll want to You feel me? If you got that type of hold, then okay, you got that type of hold, but I can't do no race. I can't be trying to race the next person. That's just not me. It's not genuine. It's not real. It's not me doing it off of the faith of myself and how I'm feeling at the moment. You won't get real music if it's rushed. You feel me?
Correct. And you don't get the genuineness of the music. You don't get the feel and the emotion. People ain't vibing with it. If you're just popping some damn pills, and no disrespect to anybody, if that's your thing, whatever your thing is in life,
no
do your thing.
You don't bash nobody.
Yeah, we're not. No, I would never bash anybody. If that's your thing, then hey, let that be your thing. But also keep in mind too, some things that we do when we're overly intoxicated, some people don't take a lot of like into. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of put some thought and some process into it. I feel like music is something people want to feel. So I do try to put a lot of humor in my verses. And I've heard people tell me, you need to change your voice. Just the other day, I had somebody tell me, oh, you need to change your name, Mrs. B. I'm like, I'm not changing my name, nigga. I've been out doing this music under Mrs. B for like 10 years now. Well, I started as Nikki T, and then you got the infamous Nicki Minaj. You can't come in and be like, oh, I'm another Nicki.
Push it up. Exactly.
No, that shit ain't going to work. So when I got married, I matured a little bit, even more than I already was. And I was like, Mrs. B, because I'm a woman in all aspects of the game. I'm a woman in the day. I work, I grind. I'm a woman with my husband. A lot of women can't say they've been with the same nigga 10 years, same dick. They can't say that, because it ain't true. And I'm not bashing any women, but a hoe is a hoe and a woman is a woman. So at the end of the day, you're gonna carry yourself as either way it goes. And don't get me wrong, I have my day, but I'm a woman now with 2 kids. So when I say things, then my kids are like rapping my bars, and they're like, "Damn, mom, we like all your stuff." And I'm like, let it be something that is saying something. Maybe it's not proper correctly for their ears, but we live in a day where kids aren't kids anymore. They see everything on social media. So I'm not trying to sugarcoat things for my kids. I want them to know this is what it is. This is who mom is, but also you see a union. You see a passion of mom and dad. We ain't perfect by no fucking means. But, we try hard. And so I think in the aspect of being a woman in the game or not in the game or trying to get in the game, you just have to be yourself. And you also have to know that pussy is power, but you ain't got to give it out to everybody who wants it. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to make them want it.
I'm going to cut you off, Queen, not to cut you off. I'm going to tell you, you have become my favorite person on this show so fucking far.
Well, thank you. I'm just keeping it real, I'm just saying what people.
This is real. This is real 101 with Miszs B and SawceGawd. You heard? You feel me? This is Miszs B's show today because she is spitting on the doors and she's going crazy right now.
Don't offer me that. You'll be making me a co-host. Don't play with me.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, we might have to call it our little show because the way you spit that real, I like the way you talk.
It's real, and I think a lot of it just comes with, I had a real ass woman, raise me. My mom was a grinder, she did a little of this, a little of that, a little of that, a little of this. But
everything came with you, and guess what? Look
I
where you
remember, starving. I mean, I remember food got low, and I remember lights being off a few times, but thank God I didn't grow up like a lot of my homies did, with roaches, coming out to cereal boxes and shit. I always had fresh gear. My mom kept me in new J's and kept my hair did and my nails done. Hey, so it's just one of those things where when you have a real woman who teaches you how to be a woman, you can't walk any other way. And when your light shines, people hate that. My thing is, I love bitches. I mean, maybe over time I might have been lesbian. I don't know. I do appreciate women. I mean, I don't see a woman and be like, oh, I want to lick her box. That's not how it rolls. But I appreciate the beauty of women, especially these female spitters out here, because these women are doing it. They are doing it in heels. They are doing it with tight ass dresses on, skirts on, shit that niggas don't do. Niggas just sit there with the mic.
I ain't gonna lie. I found the realest respect for female artists when I was able to actually see Meg Thee Stallion perform live, and I was like right there, like touching the stage. And the reason I say that is because she sat there and was in, how she wear her heels. You feel me? So I'm talking about this long. You feel me? And she got the calf muscle, and she keep dropping low and going to the side with it low. And
I'm Texas, baby. Okay.
I'm thinking at that very moment, that little tiny old line right there, that heel is gonna pop. I don't know how she didn't fall, but she did it.
Yeah,
so I
also hit your cue. To hit the cue and not be out of breath, make it look sexy. Sell it. You know, those are things that women don't get enough credit in the industry. And I'm not here to bash a woman. I mean, I'm just here to spit the real. But I also feel like too, this is a woman empowerment. Like, we are on right now, and women have to come with tighter bars. We always have to be a notch better than the niggas who kind of half-ass the shit. And that is what I hate about the game. I want it to change, you know, because there are a lot of women out here who are dope, who are sick, who can write, who can produce, who make beats, who are shooting videos, modeling. I mean, you name it, women are doing it and doing it with a family. You know,
but you know what, that too, freaking when you have like, okay, because you say, you know, some of the guys half-ass it. When you have the guys that don't half-ass it and they take the shit serious and they put in like, you know, grind, hard work, all that extra effort and overtime in it, that's when, you know, you get you an artist like that, male-wise, and linking with a female, you automatically gonna have, you gotta have a dominant female, like somebody who's working hard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like a Cardi B, that bitch grinds.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Cardi B and the Baby. We'll say that. We'll just say that. Put them together or whatever, and do it like it complements each other. Because
he didn't mean no harm, Offset. He didn't mean no harm. You know, he's trying to get his life back, and you gonna say the Baby.
But you know, it is what that's what they do. I don't even want to talk about Offset and Cardi B. I'm tired of these mixed up crazy relationships, man. If they're gonna break up, they're gonna break up. If they're gonna stay together, they're gonna stay together.
That's their business, you know. Hey, I stay out of married folks' business because I am a married folk, and I want people to stay the hell out of mine. So
there you go. Feel me? Shoot, let them figure out what they figuring out or whatever they doing. What they do. At least it ain't no 190. You know what I'm saying? They got a baby. They ain't doing a 190.
You know what? A 190. Hey, you know, I ain't hating on the people that's doing 190s. You know, if you're in your teens, 20s. Coming up, you know, hey, don't get married right away. Enjoy your youth.
That is a fact. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about this record 190. All right. So 190, Chacho Vasi, right? That's how you say it?
Chacho Vasi. So Chacho Vasi, that's my husband. If many people didn't know, we don't really promote it. You know, he's an individual artist. I'm an individual artist. You know, we married and we've been down 10 years, but everybody don't have to be on your dick about it. So, you know, this is actually a track that he dropped. And so I'm featured on it. Check it out. It's actually a banger.
All right, that's the best. But listen, what we're going to do, matter of fact, before we get into 190 real quick, let's shout out a couple people that's inside the comments. Now, we're looking on the IG Live right now because the IG Live is booming. We got Roots Will in the building. Tea Time is in the building. Channel Where You At. We got Queens 2020. Sac City Scooter. What's up? Don Peso. Sit 46. We got, Eli. I don't know how to say your name, but we're going to say Ileana. I think that is. Eleni. Oh, Black Jews is in the building. Shout out 4TC the gang. Oriana Shay's in the building. We got a lot of people in the building for you. Okay, so listen, before y'all do anything, listen, I need y'all to make sure y'all see that arrow that's at the bottom of y'all line right there. Y'all need to send that arrow out to all the people that you know. Tell them to go ahead and join because we finna listen to some dope music. This right here is 190 featuring Miszs B. And this is her husband, Chacho Vasi. Y'all follow her on SoundCloud too.
Thank you.
I know your bitch like. I already like the song, the beat. She wanna get hype.
Yeah, the beat is crazy. That's Young Pear on the beat. Shout out Young Pear on the beat.
I know your bitch like me. I know your bitch like me. She wanna get hype. She wanna get hype. Tryna be my wife. Hey, but she's a 190. But she's a 190. I know your bitch like me. I know your bitch like me. She wanna get hype. She wanna get hype. Tryna be my wife. Tryna be my wife.
That's West Coast hypey vibe.
90. I know your bitch like me. I know your bitch like me. She wanna get hype. She wanna get hype. Tryna be my wife. Tryna be my wife. But she's a 190. She's a 190. I know your bitch like me. I know your bitch like me. She wanna get hype. She wanna get hype. Tryna be my wife. Yo, this going on. We got on the Sauce playlist for sure.
Like me, white hoes wanna fight me because their baby daddy on the death row, right? Tripe, niggas love hoes. Million baby daddy, 5 kid, 4 dick kind of hoes. Going outside, I'm the type of bitch make your baby mama real mad. Put your own.
Hold on, stop. Run it back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Game while we kissing up back. Turn it to this pussy, you can go in the black. I can try to
Don't put your back drag.
She went crazy.
You know I got the trick. You know what I'm saying. You know I'm the shit.
They status, bumping on a bitch.
But you know I never quit. Down with the business.
Oh, let them SoundCloud, y'all. This is Chacho Vasi.
That beat is crazy.
Young Pear, shout out Young Pear. Ain't that bitch crazy? That bitch is wild.
I gotta tell Jax on this one. Hey, OC, Jax gotta get this one for the club. He has to.
Yes, this is a banger.
I know your bitch like me. I know your bitch like me. She wanna get hype. She wanna get hype. Tryna be my wife. Tryna be my wife. But she's a
She's a 190.
I know your
I know your bitch like me.
She wanna
Trying to get hype.
Tryna
Tryna be my wife.
But she's a 190.
Hey. Yeah.
Wow. Yo, this is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna
We
lie.
actually did this song in like, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. We probably dropped this song in like 30 minutes.
It's a bop. Like I can see it. What is it? It's only 2:27 long.
It's a short song.
I can tell this is a club record. I'm gonna have to download this because I got my own playlist for Spotify called We Got All the Sauce. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna definitely put this on the playlist. You got this on Spotify?
No, it's not on Spotify yet. So we're working to get it on Spotify. I know. It's not on there yet. We just dropped it on SoundCloud. I'm trying to get some reception to it. I got to reach out to Young Pair and get everything situated. So it's on SoundCloud right now.
Listen, once you get that on Spotify, I need that. That's going on the playlist. I'm actually going to take this and show it to my DJ Jax. You should follow him, the real DJ Jax. One of the DJs out here in Orlando. I'm going to give it to him. I know when he hears this, his face expression alone is going to say, yeah, it's going to my
appreciate that. Yo, check out Bad Habits. You need to spin that joint. You're going to love that. And that is on Spotify. That's
a bet. Matter of fact, what you said, is it on here?
Yep, it's on there. It's probably towards the bottom. Keep going.
Yeah, Bad Habits. There you go. Boom.
There it is.
All right, let's run it. Let's see what it sounds.
Check it out. This is shout out to Macro Beats. Macro plays that shit.
Why that shit go so hard?
SawceGawdClutch, Crime YTF is also.
Maniac Prince, what's going on?
Got addicted to my bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Now she want it. Now she gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Hey.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Got addicted to my bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits.
Yeah, this is a banger right here. Shout out SawceGawdClutch on that hood.
Gotta have it.
Yeah, this is a hit.
Gotta have it.
This beat. Bad habits. Shit done turned a good girl to a savage. All about my letters. Need that cream. She about my trappage. Boy, I gotta have it. If you ever met a real bitch, boy, you better bag it. Game of chase and go get. Yep, boy, you better tag it. They be slinging niggas. It's perfect. Oh, Cyrus, these haters know that I'm worth it. Pussy so good, how I know you wanna curse it. But nigga, you ain't even bought the brand new purse yet. Designer shit is the only thing. What I want, what I need. Ain't never met a chick slick up to my speed. NBA in the game straight out of your league. Never try to be a player. I can own a whole team. Never need the money, but it ain't about greed. Bad habits that I got, I'm addicted, gotta feed. Bad habits that I got, have me doing dirty deeds. Bad habits, you got addicted under Scoopy D.
Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Now she want it.
Now she gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Hey, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits. Bad habits.
Now she gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Whoa. Gotta have it.
Hey, shout out Crime YTF.
Click, man, you probably didn't notice. I used to smoke weed, then I
dropped it like the chorus.
Been heavy, you gon' need a crane to hold it. I'm dabbing up these diamonds while my brother gets pouring. She can't get a taste, or she gon' get addicted, or maybe she gon' fuck around and put me on her wish list. I'm working
on my raps because I swear I'll be so gifted.
I got a flow, I can't believe
it's not a liquid.
We put
that on everything. We doing it fast, we doing it slow, gassing on anything.
I made a promise to myself, I would be honest.
Yeah, we leave it up to him. Yeah, the Lord, we know he got us.
Lost count, too many
bad habits. The number I was at was 21. I'm such a savage.
Punchline was weak, it really didn't do no damage. That
punchline was weak, it really didn't do no damage.
Bad habits, bad habits, bad habits.
Y'all fuck this one.
Now she gotta have it.
All right, this song number 2 going on.
Yes. I like it.
Look.
Yes. Keep moving.
I be trying to tell artists that, like, all you gotta do is really have yourself your own swag, your own style, and you know, yo, she just gotta hit. Sometimes that overpasses you paying to be on people's playlists, to be on blog sites. If a person really fucks with it, I'm one of them people. If I like it and I support it, come here. Let me grab you real quick. Come this way. Let me holler at you. Because that's my way of saying that I support you and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to me just sitting there saying, yeah, yo, it's dope. Look, I think I can make it dope, but here go the fee for it. Nah, if I like it, yo,
correct.
you want it. You know what I'm saying? Because those two songs back to back, you blew me away. You know what I'm saying? You got my attention. It's like I want to hit the third one. You get what I'm saying? So
yes, thank you.
I'm gonna let you actually introduce the third one because I know it's queued up and we ready to go with it. So go ahead and run it down because it's a little dance, a little suave to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, this song right here, this is for all my Latino mommies, okay? And all my papis. Okay, this is a Spanish banger. This is called Suave. All right, shout out to Don Camilo. He's the producer on this beat. This again can be found on SoundCloud. We're working to get it on Spotify. And look for videos coming soon. So check this one out, Suave.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna wrap this whole one. I'm gonna let y'all vibe and hear this.
I got a record for you after this.
Let's do it.
I like this. Woo! Hey. Hey.
Yo quiero tu Tennessee. Dinero make me your bad money. Coast to the coast, so let's spend all your money. Big booty on my back with a flat tummy. I tell you what it costs to wrap up this money. Fantasizing about pretending on me. The mother bitches get out with super bumming. Jump like it was with the least. Need a real smart bitch chasing that money. You drop and get away if we hit a lick, honey. It's so bad like I run up bodega. Love it when he gives me his heart bigger. We've had bitches in the past, but I'm way better. Can't even touch the pussy, ain't not a deal better. No little down nigga, but I know that you can do better cause you can do better.
Hey. This is heat.
Yeah, this is a Latin banger right here. Nacho Vasi, shout out.
I tell her, mami, ¿dónde vas? Ven acá. I speak Spanish. You get it, my let you feel that my swag is official, but I ain't no ref. I just wanna play with you. We can take it real slow or real fast. But I heard you like a smoke, so calm down. Any situation that I am, yeah, I will pass. She know it's bossy. You don't have to ask me. She a freak on the low, but only for me. You know how it goes. Le gusta el dinero and now she want more. She love that designer, that's Christian Dior. Lo prendo, le pego, me gusta ganar. Dinero yo tengo, nunca va a fallar. Lo prendo, le pego, me gusta ganar. Dinero yo tengo, nunca va a fallar.
Hey. You like know where my money at, y'all?
Hey.
Hey.
I would listen to this all day. Hey.
Yeah. We appreciate that. That's that Spanish vibe.
This vibe. Hey, tell your husband, this the one.
And husband, he said this is the one. He's here listening, but I sent him to go get me something to drink.
Definitely the one. Y'all definitely gotta get this up in the clubs. For real.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get this. We're trying to get everything in the clubs. Thank you. We're trying to get it popping. We're trying to just move on it. And he's got some bangers that he's coming out with too. His brother is actually Crime YTF, who's actually featured on a lot of the tracks too.
Okay.
So it's a family business. T Rhodes, who's on some of the other stuff, The Best of Me, which happens to be one that I'm singing on. He actually is my uncle and a producer and a beat maker.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the whole setup. That's what I'm saying. You got it on lock.
Yeah. I got my little crew. Don't fuck with me. We got a whole little turf around these parts.
I got a whole right. They get gut around here. You know, watch yourself. Nah, but hey, just make sure I'm good when I come to Denver. I don't want no smoke. Well, I want the smoke.
You good. Just let us know you coming.
There's a live camera on IG Live because I'm used to doing my lives on IG. My fault, but I want the smoke. I do want the smoke, but I don't want no smoke. Like I don't want no smoke. You feel me?
Hey, we got what you need. We got that good Medi. So we ain't even worried about none of that.
It's Colorado for sure. I know y'all got that Medi. Shit.
Oh, we got the Medi.
Oh my lord. I had to break this up only because of the fact you played that song called Suave. So I got this album that we just dropped during the summer called the Culture Tape. I had got like 8 other artists, including myself, makes 9, and 7 producers together, and we made an album from scratch, and we got it finished and completed in like a month and a half. So I'm talking about every record bangs, but since you got a record called Suave, I felt like I should bring up this record called Bachata with me and my man Manny Solo. So I want you to hear this.
Okay.
This is like, okay, this is
Let's
Florida.
do it.
maybe Denver. I'm gonna give you Florida, okay?
Okay, it is my show today. I'm excited.
All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. Man, y'all check it out.
Let's listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ooh, checking my drip, get my look good. Fuck it, I know that I'm handsome. I don't wear diamonds, but if I did, I check on my nigga, they dance. 2 steps, back up, nigga, 2 steps. My niggas, I go if you try to go for they go, them bitches with 2 steps. Merengue, ponte la pila, bitch. Riding around with that nigga, bitch. Cool, cutting like a Caesar, bitch. Ooh, merengue, 2 steps, go back. Merengue, shake it,
Yeah, getting straight to the nail rough. Charge the amount for the petrol. Hit the between the Glock 9 or the 38 special. They ain't ready for that
I like the flow.
umbrella, overly motivated, get the bread up. Don't compromise, get your head bust. FX special operation nip up. Real Eastside nigga that's doubted. All the edit up, city back, pretty round here. Passing out, I was like in the lounges. Only reason you made it is I allowed it. I was those in your village living all life. That's the real definition of an outside. Straight execute, really living that life. Better get your mind right, yeah, get your mind right. Like, oh, yes, I'm going to regulate. Stack up with the pet side.
That's a banger.
Round my waist, said she wanna come through my place. She said, take quiero, Bobby. I'm like, no, si, don't know where that's so call me Bongo Mommy. Still giving hit, she said, Bobby.
Am I look good? Fuck it, I know that I'm handsome. I don't wear diamonds, but if I did, I check on my nigga, they dance. 2 steps, back up, nigga, 2 steps. My niggas, I go
Hey, 2 step, my nigga. Hey.
Merengue, ponte la pila, bitch. Riding around with that nigga, bitch. Oh, cutting like a Caesar, bitch. Oh, bachata, merengue, 2 steps, go back, bachata, merengue.
Hey. Bachata, merengue. Dr. Bossi, what you think about this? Now he said he thinks we need to collab.
Hey, we can make it happen.
I think we can make it happen. Yeah, Chacho Vasi right here too.
Another pop of the camera, where you at?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, player? How you feeling?
How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I like that.
Yeah, he said he liked that.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Merengue. I like that. Yeah, I like that beat.
Yeah, that was my man created the idea. I got some dope producers I work with. A lot of them.
That's hard.
2 steps, fall back, bachata, merengue, shake it, maraca.
I like that.
Yeah, that right there is Bachata, man. Me and myself on featuring Manny Solo. That song, honestly, because we about to shoot a video for that and everything. Like, you know, yeah, we think outside the box. Like, we like to shoot movies. We don't worry about, you know, the little music video. Me myself, at least, I shoot movies. I don't shoot music videos. You know what I'm saying? I got it out, but I've switched over into a whole nother lane as far as like we don't just sit there and rap in the cameras and do that stuff. Nah, we actually like real deal shoot movies. We got scripts and stuff behind it, like a storyline. So, you know,
Yes.
that's one of the records off the Culture tape. Like, this is a couple of them that's here. You know, if you see this cover right here, that right there, that's the Culture tape. That's all the artists on there, the producers on that side. So yeah, definitely check that out. It's on SoundCloud. You can follow me. I did follow you earlier, so you can follow me back. And it's on Spotify too. And you can tap in with some of the producers. Like, it's
Absolutely.
It's producers out here that's just crazy. It's sick. And you said you like female rappers, right?
I do. I got a lot of family out there too, so I like to hear a good female rapper for sure.
Okay. So female rap. All right. So the guy Manny Solo that was just on the last record, right, with me, I'm gonna give you another record that he did on the Culture tape with a female rapper called Queen Fee. Now,
Okay. Queen C. Okay.
No, Queen Fee, F-I, Queen Fee. She get gutted.
C. Okay.
Yeah, so the reason I'm bringing this up because we got records on here where there's 3 females on the same record, 2 females. Like, I'm gonna let you hear this one, but the one that I'm gonna let you hear that's for sure gonna knock your head off. I promise, it ain't nothing like these female rappers that we got here in Orlando. They crazy, like they're crazy.
I'm ready.
All right, here you go. This right here,
because y'all got Trina out there, so you gotta come with some.
We got
some of that sauce.
We got a lot of girls out here. Hey, Sauce, y'all make sure y'all get the brand, man. Sauce Up Clothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have some new merch coming out. Very.
All right, send us some merch. We'll wrap it this way.
We're gonna make that happen. I told you when I come up there, I won't smoke, but I don't want no smoke. So we're gonna definitely hang out and chill. You know what I'm saying? So, all right,
let us know. Yeah, we'll rock that merch. That's just dope.
Hey, we're gonna make that happen. So this right here, NBA Jams, Queen Fee, and this is Manny Solo, produced by Real Artie.
Okay.
You said you like female rap, so I had to put this one on for you.
Oh, let me hear it.
Look, Queen. Wake up in the morning, turkey bacon with the chicken guts. Listen to his DM, and sometimes I can be such. Give me some almond joy, but can't give up this coconut. If you kiss and tell, that ain't no problem, boy, just come and run. Me and your nigga eye to eye, we on the same thing. You done lost to me again, and I know that's a damn shame. He looking real funny, so that's how I know your sex lame. Took a lot of else, but baby, not one in the sex game. Fuck them like I do, because I do it with a passion. Boy, I know you like the figure, wait till you see it in action. I be fucking killing beats. Guess my mom raised an assassin. They don't want no fucking smoke with me to fire. Breathe a dragon, falling on these niggas. It's my motherfucking Jordan. Don't really want me, but still got on my Jordan gear. These bitches is not a factor in my heart. I got
like that flow.
Waterworks and come back with some real tears. Boo-hoo. I know that your current situation is a lose-lose. Sad case, this my Jimmy's cash face. Running through the rat race. Big booties and ashtrays. You just my amigo. I can't fuck with you in that way. Boom, shakalaka, boom.
I know that's right. Get it.
Boom, shakalaka, boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. You not gonna have a clue once you get here with that boom. Got that boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. Boom, with the choppers make a nigga go kaboom. I'm a bad motherfucker, been that way since out the womb. Now come over here and butter me one lay it down smooth.
Yeah, shimmy, Cocoa Puffy Day with the box. I'm a pretty motherfucker, I got babies in the drop. Freaky little nigga grab a tease when I top. And I'm Haitian, yeah, it's true, I eat the kitty out the box. Damn right, you want me tonight, clear it out, get your plans right.
Oh, now.
When you get the dead fight, pussy fire, oh, I think I love it like a lamb.
Is that you?
That's Manny Solo.
Okay, Manny. Oh, no, the one I'm from the other track too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Beat it up like boom, boom, shakalaka. I'ma beat the pussy papa, now she calling me a dollar. Nigga, boom,
Shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. Boom, shakalaka,
Okay.
boom,
Boom,
shakalaka,
shakalaka, boom.
Yep, that right there was NBA Jams. I had to play that because Queen Fee, she can rap. Like she can really.
She's dope. Yeah, I like her.
She can rap for real. And the last record I'll show you, since you got 3, I'm gonna show you another one. And this ain't even with me on it, because I show a lot of love to, like, you know, all the artists. I'm a person that's about, if it's dope, come here. Like I told you, if it's dope, come here. I'm gonna support it. You feel me? If nobody else gonna give you your flowers, I'm gonna give them to you while you're here, and we're gonna do something. You feel me? So we got this record right here called Creep Mode. Now, Creep Mode honestly was my first favorite song on this album, because I was not expecting this. I was literally, when I got all the artists set up and the producers, I put them in a 5 to 6 room venue, right? And I put all the producers in different rooms. I got the artists, I put like 2 or 3 artists together in one room with a producer, put other artists over here, and I was just going and swapping them. So when I went in this room and we just started and I'm sitting there, I'm like chilling, and they're like, okay, bet this is the sound that we kind of going for, the producers playing and everything. I was like, all right, cool, y'all do your thing, I'll be back. I left. I come back like 20 minutes later, they like, Sauce, listen to this. They turned the beat on and they just start going crazy. And I'm like, where did this come from? What here? Like, we supposed to be making an album, not trying to go get arrested. Like, y'all tripping, y'all gonna commit a homicide. What the hell is this? So this record here is called Creep Mode. This is 6 Seller featuring Caution Bank. 6 Sellers on the first verse, Caution's on the second. It's produced by Creator the Ideal and Jonah Leon. I hope you fuck with this one.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I said I been on my creep mode. This shit hella easy. I got cheat codes. Moving while I work while you sleep. Go. I get it. You just sitting in the dream zone. Wake up and see, get off the dick, get to work. Been on my grind, hit on my time, going berserk. I'm just working right through all the ones who want to lose. Shout out all the losers. Stop and take these niggas too. How many times do these videos are true? All these people don't want to stop because I'm shining the sun. I ain't know you niggas my son. You gon' call me mama. Me and Caution too different. We can focus on drama. We just focus on conversation. Get high in the O. This city just like the sun. What matters is how I go. Ain't no race. Taking my pace. Like the sun was saying, wanna know with no trace.
Okay, I like that flow.
Freeze, oh, easy, I got cheat code. Moving while I work while you sleep. Go, get it, you just sitting in the dream zone. Get the cream.
I like it.
Hey, DJ Jax, you have to get her music, bro. I'm gonna send you something later, bro. She is fire. Fire.
I appreciate that.
Make sure you follow DJ Jax right there in your live, right?
Already. What's up, DJ Jax?
Yeah, make sure you follow him.
Already. Yeah, that's got a good vibe.
I be getting trenches, and I don't deal with that drama. Don't add my name in no mentions. You know that I got a temper. You know that I've been explicit. I've been on my creep. Oh, this shit
Hey.
got cheat code. Moving while
I rolled to that shit. I put that in the deck and roll.
It went crazy.
See, this is what I mean. You got so many of these ladies out here killing these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get enough reciprocity in the game because why? Primo. Okay, I like that. That shit is hard. I like that.
Listen, when I say that record shocked the hell out of me, I couldn't believe it. Like it shocked me. It really shocked me. I couldn't believe it because they real deal went wild with it. I was like, y'all went to a whole nother element. Y'all talk about creeping in somebody's spot. Like y'all is crazy. But they definitely
I love it.
I definitely was fucking with them. But with all that being said and everything, so now you got a little bit of Florida. You feel me? We got a little bit
of
it.
Florida's representing hard out there.
Listen, when I say that Florida's going crazy right now, especially Old Town, like Orlando's going wild right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all got ladies everywhere. Y'all got what? City girls out there. Y'all got Trina, a bunch of new chicks. Sukihana, she's out right. Y'all got all kinds of women out in Florida just killing the game.
You got a whole lot, and it's crazy. And even like, you know, with it being like this pandemic going on, I like how, like, not even just saying off of like, you know, gender and everything, you feel me, just artists themselves, how they've been able to, you know, actively keep themselves in the know or keep themselves in the known, you know what I'm saying, right. Being known and also being woke on what's going on, you know what I'm saying, to keep themselves going with their music. Like, I've just been seeing like a lot of people having creative and strategic marketing schemes for their music. What is something that you did during the pandemic that kept you, I guess we would say, relevant or more so like on the popping side of things? You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't stop. Shout out y'all.
The pandemic almost killed me, honestly. Being a mom, trying to do the school thing,
right?
Homework, trying to work a regular 9 to 5. This shit was tough, you know. So I guess what really helped me is I'm really into fitness. Okay. I work out 5 days a week. So that was one of my outlets, is just trying to get up and work out. Right. As far as music goes, just thinking about what people are going through right now. I think a lot of it, we dropped a song called In My Head. I'd love for y'all to check that out. And that was kind of like a pandemic relationship song. Like everybody was losing their shit, you know, and it's like, are people creeping? You know, what's happening? What's going on? Because so many people were just losing their shit with the mom home and the dad home, and dad was running off and mom was running off. And, you know, I think the pandemic was hard on a lot of marriages.
I would probably say that. I mean, then at the same time, even a relationship to, like, you stuck inside the house with that person, so you never know what's going to go down. You feel me? You got to just sit there and hold it down. You feel me? You can't get that break because they force you to stay inside. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can't let that distract your creative thinking, your process and everything. You feel me? Like,
but it does. It does. You need peace to write. You need a clear mind to get to that place that's comfortable, you know? And I think with music, that's something I need. I need that clear mind. But sometimes some of the best songs come out of the chaos. When, you know, I write some of my best verses when I'm pissed off right. or somebody said or did something, you know, and I think that's when a lot of that thinking process, I think it's activated.
Okay, I feel that for sure. It's like you get that emotion into it. So it's like, now I got something to write.
Correct.
Right. I feel that 100%. Freaking I'm going to ask you this. After the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like, we able to come outside now. So with us being able to come outside, have you like been looking into doing any shows? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we finna see you on stage soon? Like, what's going on with that?
So the last show, shout out to Boogie Bang Radio. We actually just had one. It's been a while since we've done an outdoor show.
Right.
But yes, we actually did a show virtually. I want to say it was back maybe 3 or 4 months ago with Artist Playlist Platform. So that was a virtual show we did. I was reached out to by some people for Afton shows. And I don't know if you're familiar, but they do a lot of different shows all over the states and countries. And they hit me up, and they've got a virtual platform that they're doing. So I may be engaging in some virtual shows here soon. My preference is to get out there and actually rock the stage, but virtual is practice too. So anything to keep myself relevant and give myself that good vibe and just keep myself making good music, I'm totally down for.
Yeah, that's definitely something still. Like I just did a show, because when I do shows, I do shows.
I know, that's right.
I do shows, like big shows. I love to perform. Performing is like something that it's like a fulfillment for me. It's like if I don't perform, it's like, what am I doing music for? You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I love stage, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just did a show last week and it felt like I was just putting the tie back on, stepping back in the office, punching on the punch clock, you know what I'm saying? Clocking to work. And then after it was over, it was like, damn, that felt good because I ain't performed in so long. So after that pandemic, man, that shit like, whew, I made it. I got to so I made it. I feel good about that. But do you see yourself dropping any like visuals or music videos soon? Because I know I'm working on some stuff right now.
Yes, 11/6. I'm trying to get this video done. It's been kind of like I said, Denver is a hard city. So trying to lock it down with people who are really in your corner and really supporting you and want to work with you on the budget that you're working on, because a lot of it too is about who what who I'm working with, who did this, and we have a lot of artists who have come out of Denver, but they're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not, I don't feel like they're reaching back, and maybe I'm not in the scene enough to really know, but I feel like a lot of people make it and they don't come back to the city for the artists who are actually dope, and I feel like it's kind of more of it's a card, like, oh, I made it, you make it now. And I hate that crab in a bucket.
Yeah, they be like, go ahead and try to get up like I got up. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I feel like, and especially being a darker skinned woman in Denver is a little bit harder too, because I have light skinned kids, I love light skinned women. I love every culture. I have it all in my family. But also too, being a darker skinned woman in Denver, it's hard to navigate because it's like you're lesser than, and I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean? I'm a dope rapper, I've got the body, I'm working on myself, we're doing this, so a lot of it too, it's a card, it's for show. And there's a lot of affluent people here in Denver, so it's hard to kind of navigate that world too. But like I said, it's all about your personality. So I have people on all scenes, people that I work with, people that are supporting me. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Like, shout out Karine. That's one of my best friends. We've been friends since high school.
Okay.
She's tuning in, and I also have good friends who have supported me, who have actually paid for some of my promo, who've done this and done that. So I think really what matters is having a team behind you that sees your vision, believes in your dream, loves your music, and is your biggest fan. Because those are the people who are going to buy your music, who are going to put it out there, who are going to hit the streets, hand out fucking mixtapes, and actually be there. They're not going to be like, oh, remember when I paid for your promo? They're going to be like, bitch, I knew you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're tuning in now. So, I feel like as an artist, one of the biggest things I would give you as an indie artist is find those people who are in your corner. Find those people who support you. My Karines or my Fortunas or my Tamikas, my Tikas. Those are my bitches, Tierra Smith. Shout out, she's in the corrections facility up in Georgia. But my besties who've always known that I was a rapper, and always have been like, you're so pretty, you're this, you're that, when I was feeling down on myself, everybody goes through those phases. So find that person, that individual. My Nikisha's, she's one of my other close friends and neighbors too that support my music. Right. You just have to, you got to find that team that knows you and they're down for you at your highs and your lows. I've been a bitch to some of my friends, I done went off on them, then tried to smash on them, like I'm about to give you these hands type shit, just over things that, can be petty.
I don't want no smoke. Okay.
I'm telling you, like, these little hands are lethal, you know? So honestly, for me, it's just have people who know that you're a human being, you know?
Right.
And like I said, by no means am I a perfect person. I'm not trying to be perfect, you know, but find those people who know that you're a human being, shit's hard, you got shit going on, and you're trying to make it. And they see that vision.
They see the hunger and the drive that you got, you know. Some people take that as like, you know, nah, yo, you gotta get it how you get it. But then some people actually take it as, you know, at least they come and saying they need help and they're really trying.
Correct.
It's some people will sit there and let their dream just go wash away or whatever. They won't try to do nothing. But this person is actually saying, yo, I really want to do this. And they're like not practically begging, but they're practically saying, yo, can you just help me? Like, I just need that one. Give me that one shot to prove it to you. Just that.
Correct. And you know, like that hunger and that drive is what's going to get you far. And also that ability to be humble. You know, I know that I can rap. I know God gave me talent. I know that I'm a writer. I know a lot of things about myself. I mean, I'm educated. I'm almost done with my 3rd degree. You know, so at the end of the day, I know God gave me these abilities, but also I humble myself because I would never present myself in front of a Nicki Minaj and be like, bitch, I'm better than you. Never. I would never do something so disrespectful when this bitch has been in the game 10 plus years, been dropping bangers after bangers after bangers. And I love her, you know.
Let her say, if anything, that's how she feel. Let her say, girl, look, I can't lie. Like,
damn, you dope, right? Like let that person be your support, but also humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, Nikki, put me on some fucking game, bitch. Like, take me under your wing. Let's go to these parties. Give me some of these hair and weave deals, you know, because the bitch be switching her shit up all the time. Put me on. You know, like, I'm the type that will humble myself in the presence of greatness, nigga. I ain't here to fucking take your shine. I'm here to share that shit with you.
That's how you do it, and that's how you create unity, you know what I'm saying, inside of, that's how you build relationships, you know what I'm saying. You create unity within the music industry, and then you show that like you support somebody else, and that's just cross networking. You hanging out with this person or supporting this person music, they're gonna do the same exact thing for you. The pictures gonna come, you know, the tags gonna come, they're gonna sit there and throw your video up on their story and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, you just gotta sit there and keep that good energy, and people see through that shit. They see if it's genuine, they see if it's fake. You feel me? Like me, genuine person. I help everybody. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody. So we got to just, you know, make sure we keep that positive energy going, because that positive energy is really what builds great relationships. It builds careers. It really does build, like, me. I can say so far, like, in my career, I've spent a lot of money in my career, but most of my upbringing of my career has come by blessings, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a great team that supports me, you know what I'm saying? I got family that supports me, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got a little family that supports me, you feel me? Most people don't believe in the dream.
Family, you know, family will support you when you buying them shit.
That's what I said. I was like, all right, when it comes time to get that money and I start buying you shit, that's when you're going to go ahead.
I'm like, where y'all at when I need this money for this fucking promo? You know, I need money for the video. I need money for this. I need the wardrobe.
This is gonna be my test for the family. I'll just be like, you know what? Oh, you've been supporting? All right, cool. So take out your Facebook. I want you to show me how many posts, how many posts you had.
Like, bitch, how many fucking songs did you even listen to? Let's just start simply.
You don't understand? Like, I had a conversation with somebody like earlier today. I was telling them, because they asked me, what is it? God is Pro. She had put up a post and she was talking about how, like, you know, artists, they look for the support, and the way you can really support an artist is by playing their music and constantly play their music and stuff like that. You feel me? Because they get paid by that, them streams run up, right? So here's the pros and the cons of that, how you can look at it in a bad way or a good way. Because the person that approached me with it came to me and was like, yo, so like, what did you want? She's like, just the question, like, wouldn't you want organic following opposed to somebody just pushing play on your music, turning the volume down and playing it all day? And I'm like, let me break this down for you. So really, when we, as artists, when we say we want support, if you're going to say that you like a song, go ahead and take that song and put on your playlist. If it's your popular playlist that you always listen to, continue to listen to that playlist and always play that song. And we're going to say, in a scenario sense, if you're sitting there with somebody in your car driving and they happen to always hear you listen to this one song, or they hear this one artist's voice a lot, they're going to be like, hey, yo,
I want to hear it.
Yeah, like, who is that? You must be a hype beast fan or something, because every time I'm with you, you playing this artist. Or say, for instance, we got a college student. If you know your demographics and where your music gonna go, if you're in the college scene or the high school scene, they sitting there doing homework with their homies inside their dorm room. Hey, yo, turn that up. That's fire. You always listen to that. Actually, fire. Actually, put people on. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just wait till, oh, okay, the project dropped or the single dropped or the video dropped. You said you shared it one time and then you say you're a supporter. That's not supporting. That is not supporting.
No, that's a bandwagon.
That's the bandwagon. Oh, it was fire. We appreciate the shit. That what I call that? A shout out. I call that a shout out because at least that's you showing acknowledgement to this just dropped. It's cool. It's hot. Buddy dropped this. Y'all check it out. But if you really fuck with it, you say you support somebody or whatever, or you see him out in public, you dap him up, bro. I know you're gonna make it, bro. Yeah, let's kick cool. Bro, don't do all that if you know you're not every day supporting that artist or every day banging their music or whatever, or sharing something or whatever, at least once a day. That's what artists look for. We don't look for you to work for us, but if you really say you fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Just add it to your playlist. Go ahead and shout it out, make a post about it or whatever. People, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the type of person.
They don't.
That's why I got a page for that, to do that. You know what I'm saying? The We Got All the Sauce page. I do that. So it's like when we actually have supporters in that form and fashion to where they're actually supporting us in that way, because streams is cool. You can sit there and listen to the music all day. I appreciate that. But when you sit there and you see I'm selling an album for I don't care how much money, I'm going to pull a Nipsey and I'm going to sell my album for $100. If you buy it, that goes straight to me. You know what I'm saying? That goes straight to me.
Correct.
More than the 0.00001 point something cent for a stream. You know what I'm saying? If you support it, go ahead and support it, because
I know you fuck with me. What I know people fucking with me if, you know what I'm saying, they know my music. You know, that's what I deal with. We got a homeboy named Anthony. Him and his brother, they've been so down with us since day one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These niggas have put money in our music. These niggas supported. They reposted every time we get a new song. They're like, we love it. You know, that is what I fuck with. If you know my music, you can say you're my friend all day, but do you really fuck with my music? Do you really support me? That's my question. Do you believe in my dream the way I do?
Facts. And you'll know if they lying or not, because I'll be like, all right, cool. So you need to go ahead and you need to go up and put up your favorite bar, like right now, on your Instagram or something, on your Facebook. You feel me? Or throw up your favorite song right now. You know what I'm saying? Or spit it to me right now, matter of fact. Just spit it to me. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you say you support, but are you supporting me talking to me face to face and you saying, yo, I support your grind and your hustle, keep doing your thing. Yeah, I see you. Or do you really support? You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And you know, you don't even need to know my music. I don't need my people to know my bars. You know, I just want you to generally understand that I'm an artist. I got music out there, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, check my girl out. She's on SoundCloud. She's on Spotify. This is her name. If you know that, and you're putting that word of mouth out there for me, I'm down with that. You know, you have a lot of people who say they're your friends, and they'll say they fuck with you, and they'll say a lot of this. You even have family that'll say this and that. How many are going to tune into your live? How many are going to like your post on Facebook? How many are going to share it? It's a world, like I said, of crabs in a bucket. Everybody wants to have the best looking life, but that shit ain't authentic. You know what I'm saying? What's authentic is the love, and the love is going to surpass anything that you could do on social media. Period. Period.
Oh, she hit the extra. Period.
Period. Okay. Shout out City Girls. Nigga, like straight up, I'm about realness, you know, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I ain't never had fake moments in my life, because we all been there, done that. But at the end of the day, what I fuck with is the ability to take accountability and say, hey, bitch, I fucked you over.
Right.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. I had to grow up a little bit. I can respect that more than a bitch act like the shit never happened.
Amen. That water was so goddamn good. Shit. Y'all drink y'all water, man.
Damn, you been eating the whole show. Since I'm not over here. I'm waiting for dinner to cook and shit.
I cooked dinner beforehand, but I ain't finished my food. I was like, you know, I ain't gonna even eat. I'm gonna wait till we get around the end. I want some weed. I want to relax. You feel me? I want to get
you relax. I'm like, where is my something? I'm waiting on everything to show up. It ain't here yet.
Listen, I've been on the road all day. As soon as I got through the door, I straight to the kitchen. I gotta cook something. I'm hungry. Had to. I
got lasagna in the oven. My goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah. Check my page. I do a lot of cooking. You know, my mother-in-law told me I should be a chef, and I'm, you know, if this music shit don't work, or if it even does work, I'm gonna start me a little live cooking show.
I might do some Coolio shit. If the music don't work, I might be like on some Coolio. Might go ahead and become a chef, make my own show.
Nigga, we can have a paired show, nigga. Let's do it. If it don't work, but we hoping for our own personal chefs, right? That's the end goal.
That's the end goal. Yeah. And if they ain't doing it, bro, I'm like, hold up, watch out, move. This what you need.
That's the end goal. Like I need me a nice a country cooking chef. I need some country food.
You need some
I
country.
don't chitlins.
Oh, so the collard breads, the collard, the cornbread, collard greens, the mashed potatoes, the black
yams,
chicken, the yams, the turkey.
All that. Yeah, I need that gumbo. Shout out to Ida Mae, my grandma. My grandma's the best chef, I swear. She does every holiday at her house for the last 20, 30 years.
Man, you got me over here feeling like I'm doing it wrong. I want some soul food now.
I'm telling you, y'all missing out.
Hey, no, well, listen, Miss B, we appreciate you so much for tapping in with us. This has been, like I said, my favorite episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed your presence. I definitely had fun. Give the people your name one more time. Shout yourself out, your city, your state, all your area codes.
All my area codes. Y'all fucking with it. I appreciate it. Nah, so I am Mrs. B, MISZSB, the only one. You can find me on SoundCloud, MISZSB. You can find me on Twitter, Mrs. B. You can find me on IG, Mrs. B Music. You can find me on, I'm even on YouTube. Check me out on YouTube under Mrs. B. So if you just type in MISZS, you'll see the B on my chest, and I'll be there for you.
Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, before you leave, since you just did that, you got to give me your hottest 4 bars of the week. You got to give me your hottest 4 bars.
Oh, let's see. My hottest 4 bars. All right, let's see. You would have to come from that 190 song. So if y'all missed it before, I'm going to need y'all to go to my page on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Mrs. B. Check that out. Listen to it, repost it, share it, bump that shit, record it, put it out there, share it to your story. So I think my best bars would be, like me, wife me, hoes want to fight me, because they baby daddy want to death row life me, trifle. Niggas love hoes. 1 million baby daddy, 5 kid, 4 dick kind of hoes.
Hey, that's lit. Listen, again, I appreciate you. You stay safe, queen. And whatever the weather is like this, stay warmed up, stay with a raincoat, or just make sure, it ain't too, all right?
You need one of them first downs for Denver. You just never know.
Man, listen, when I come out there, y'all just get me hipped up, right? Make sure I'm good so I don't be cold or nothing like that. You feel me?
We got you. I appreciate the love, and I thank you for tuning in and tapping in with Mrs. B. I hope to do another show with you, bring you some new fire and some new bangers, and hit me up on the email. Let's get them collabs going.
I got you. We can make it happen for sure. Let's do it.
Do it. Thank you, guys. Bye, everybody. I hope to see you tune into my show and my SoundCloud. One more thing. I have a podcast coming out, SawceGawdClutch and I. So check that out. It's called Mrs. B, As Real As I Want to Be. Check it out. SawceGawdClutch and Mrs. B. It's going to be going on Anchor. Check us out for the podcast.
All right. Well, hey, when you have your show, send me an invite. I'll probably come up and y'all interview me.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. That's a bet. All right. You stay safe. All right.
You too. Y'all take care.
I bet.
Bye.
Well, y'all, listen. That was, like I said, my favorite interview of this segment. No lie, she is dope. Y'all make sure y'all follow Miss B. She's out in Denver, Colorado. And you know it's been a lit time with your boy SawceGawdClutch for Artist to Artist. Listen, artists, if y'all got that music, y'all got that heat and that fire, send it to the email down below because we will get it. And if you want to holler at me, we can do it face-to-face. Let's make it happen. So it's been cool. It's your boy Sauce. Represent the foe. Y'all peace out. See y'all later. Foes.